Are we having fun yet? Yes, we are. Welcome to the kingdom. I'm Andy, and welcome to another episode, beginning series of Satisfactory. So I want to preference. I want to begin and say that this version of a factory that I'm going to teach you guys right now is not the best. It's not the fastest. It's not the quickest. It's the easiest. It's the reason why I picked it because I love it because it's so easy. It just works, and you don't have to worry about too much management of certain things, whereas you would have to on other ones. And I've started it off right here. So I have my miner right here, and I have all my refiners. So let's put them up with power. I haven't done that yet. Um, so let's put. I'm using simple power right now. One, two, three. Okay. And you're in 4 to 4. Uh-oh. I haven't been using normal power in a while, so whatever. And then this one's going to power that. Okay, that's good. Also, just to let you know, I am using fancier stuff. So my belts are Mark IV. That's a Mark II. It doesn't really matter. If you're just starting out like the beginning series, all my stuff will work. It just works slower. That's all. So there it is, mining a thing that's going to refine and then be put onto this bottom belt right here. So the way it works is you have the resource, and the resource will be in the center belt. And I'm calling this the center belt system, at least for me. You can come up with a better name. I would love to hear it. And it goes into the center belt, and that center belt just rotates, and I have them rotating clockwise right now. So the way it works is you just have a section of your factory, and you're like, ooh, I need to build something. I think I want to build plates. I need some more plates. So, you could have your going along here and you have it coming off and doing a whole bunch. I'm just doing one for right now. And you're like, okay, I want to do iron plates. So you have your system and it's split off of it. I'm hitting the wrong button right now. But splits off from it, and you can split off and do fancy stuff. But then you can then go on to it again, and we can do the merger again. But that goes into the second one. We'll do a slightly fancier one down there. This is just to give you a taste of what's going on. And of course, as we're doing things, we're going to need power. I'm just using these simple things just because I don't have to worry about it. But this is going to make you the iron plates. And then the second belt right here will be iron plates. So if you need something with iron plates, you have it. And it makes it easier down below. So let's figure out something like way more complicated that we want to build. We'll figure out something really, really nice. So we could be making, that uses steel, modular frames. Now modular frames is a good one. That's one we can go for right here. Modular frames usually is the top tier for when you're having your iron plant. So we need rods and we need reinforced iron plates. Reinforced plates. So basically you have your basic 3 and we can do it. So I'm going to skip forward in a second. I'm going to build 2 more of these, and I'm going to put 2 more. I'm going to actually put 3 more. 3 more center belts, and 2 more of these, and I'll be right back. And then we'll see how wonderful it is. So give me a second. Okay, so we've done that. So we now have one that makes plates, rods, and screws. So this one right here will take the rod in the rod path and make screws out of it, because that's how you make screws. I just recently got the upgrade to that, which is casted screw, so I can use iron. I can have it take it from these and do it, which is awesome. Okay, so let's quickly do this. We're going to do an assembler, and I'm going to make it come from right here. It's a little bit easier, and we're going to make reinforced iron plates. So we need screws. We need screws and iron plates. So iron plates is the second one. So let's quickly grab a splitter there, and we also need so we'll take one here. And I always use these type of things sometimes. Just makes them easy. 1, 2. Now you can make them. I know you guys are really good at what you do. So you're gonna come up with like some fancy way of doing it and have it, go off, or you'll find a way of doing everything. This is just to get you off and going. And there we go. So now this does it, and then we have a place to put it up above. So I'm gonna get myself my merger. And it's going to go onto that plate. So we are. Let's watch this thing come out. There we go. Reinforced iron plate going up on the top. And now we can build the fancy one, which I'm going to just do right here. I should have put one more belt, and I'm not going to right now, but I will in a second. So assembler. Again, we'll make sure we have enough spaces to grab some stuff on the end. And we're going to do the modular frame, which uses the reinforced iron plates and iron rods. So iron rods should be the third one. This is the biggest thing you have, is you need to remember where you put. So the third one has rods, and the top one will sit there. So splitters we can put from there and from there. Into this thing. We need to grab a little bit of electricity. And this one is now making modular rods. Now, as you go through and you streamline this, you make it so it works either a little bit more efficient. I have it doing 1, 1, 1, and 1, but I have basically everything for iron in this one little factory right here, and it's really easy. Now, in the beginning, you just want to be able to access everything, right? So let's make it so you can access practically everything here. And we're going to use the old school stuff. So let me see here. We want organization, storage container. Make sure I'm not too far over from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there are 5 things. Well, the first one's easy. It's going to go right in there. And I don't even know if we're going to have any. Right now, it is slow. I'm going to tell you this right now. It is slow. But it should be giving in. It says it's sitting there. Oh, okay. It's just slow. Then you want to get everything else. So the second thing we get was that. So we get a splitter here. And I usually am making it much easier. I'll stand at the thing, grab it, and that's my son. He's probably watching something hilarious. So the first one's probably easy. From that point on, you probably have to use lifters because it will say, you're going too high. Go to the second one, you go to the third one, you go to the fourth one, And there you go. Now, if I let this thing sit here and run for a while, you'll come back and you'll be like, okay, well, I have my modular frames. I have my reinforced iron plates. I have some screws. I have some rods. And I have some plates. And it'll be full. So that's the reason why I picked this for you guys, is it is easy. It's not efficient. Now I can tell you right now, it's going to take a while to get full of these things. You would have to do a little bit more efficiency. And actually, I'll go over to my iron plant, and I'll show you how I have what I have now. And it's a way more complicated. No, actually, I'll go to my steel plant. I'll show you how a steel plant is. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm at my steel plant, and so I have all my quick tubes to get around everywhere. But I have all my wonderful things, and everything you can build here. So everything you build at your steel plant, I have a section for. And then not only do I have it come here and be in this area for me to grab if I need to grab it, but it also goes to a train station up above, which lets me do that. But this is the central thing at its finest. Like how tall it is. This is like 3 floors. So, every single line, I think the only line I don't have, I actually have some iron going through here. Making some iron, there's some iron stuff, there's copper in there. So I have copper coming up. I have to redo this at some point because now I can make iron copper, iron steel, iron something. Iron wire. So everything here, you got steel coming in, you got iron going over in certain section, everything building stuff. It is awesome. And then we go second floor. Things get pulled off. So this one pulls. Oh, this one makes these. So it pulls. Oh my goodness. I do not have my jetpack on. And I still have my jetpack on. Okay. You get more complicated as things go on. So let me show you this one, and then we'll end it. But I always have it coming into these things right here. And I have multiple ones. And this one requires 2 things. Those standard stuff, we just made these. And you put them with those, and you can get the stuff you need for... this particular ones are ones you use for, what's the word? The space elevator. I can never remember what the space elevator is called. So these are all for the space elevator, and they're going to go on there, and they actually go down there for that one section, but most of it go into a train, which go to another section of my base, which build the even more fancier ones, because I'm about to unlock the next section where I get nuclear power and all that stuff. But yeah, basically, yeah, this is in a nutshell. I have it really fancy. I have another floor up there. I don't even know if I have a way to get up there right now. Oh, I do. I just didn't take it. So up here we have the really fancy stuff. So I have it coming off into 4 lanes. The 4 lanes going into this, which is the one that has the least amount is what I just made. And it makes the really heavy modular frames. Then you can even go higher and make it bigger and fancier. If you want to have like the central, like I have it so that iron is separated from, like I'm making iron stuff in my iron plant, my steel stuff at my steel plant. And I try to make, what I'm going to use in the copper and the copper plant. But you could combine everything and do this, and it just will be really tall. And if you do this, let me know, guys. Let me see someone who's decided, I want to put all my iron and my steel and my copper and my aluminum, everything into one plant. It's just going to be in multiple floors. The only thing that you'll have a problem with is, for aluminum, having water up into the upper echelon. You're going to have a whole bunch of specially tiered things. That's beyond. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I haven't figured out aluminum yet. So, Thank you guys for watching me. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you love what you saw, hit the subscribe button. Thank you again, guys. You guys are awesome. And until next time, thanks for watching. Sayonara and ciao.